It's 10 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, June 8th, 2024. It's about 84 degrees with like 50% humidity, somewhere around there. And there's a wind blowing from the south, a breeze, a nice breeze. I want to look at some patties. Let me get out of that. Find a good patty to look at. My concern is that they're not distributing the manure out here. But I don't see any reason why they shouldn't. There we go, there's a patty. That's still liquid, that's a good sign. I saw another patty. Was it this one over here? No, I know which one it is now. This one's also looking pretty good. Still runny. And then this one over here was starting to look a little bit more like it's piling up. If it gets any worse than this, it means that they're not getting enough protein, which means I'm going to pull out the feed buckets and start feeding the protein supplement. This guy here is probably felt good when that finally came out, but that is not what manure is supposed to look like. So they are getting too firm. So I'm going to go get some protein soon. Next time I'm in town, I'll get a couple bags. I'll probably buy a ton of it and get a small discount and have them hold on to it for me. That one's piled up too high too. So we have too much manure. So it's time to feed a protein supplement. We use cottonseed meal in this part of the country. They take cotton seeds that nobody wants, they grind them up. And the company I buy them from, they put a couple other things in there that the cows need. Some nutrients and supplements. And what I'll do is I'll basically feed them one bag a day in a trough. It's just loose minerals, loose stuff, you know. And just kind of watch how much they eat and how it affects their manure. So so a bag of that stuff is probably around 15 bucks, maybe at worst 20 bucks. I don't know what the price is, but over the course of a year, I probably only feed it to them for 6 months out of that year, maybe 8 months. And so we're talking, you know, $500. I think that's right. No, that's not right. So 200 days times 20 bucks, yeah, it's about $500. So, yeah, looks like the wind is getting pretty strong. Somebody here is probably eat some spicy peppers or something. That's a little bit too runny. Somebody asked about ticks, and they asked about whether I have ticks in the pasture, and the answer is I don't really know. I don't think I do. I don't see ticks on the dogs at all. We used to get a lot of ticks a couple years ago on the dogs. The dogs would go out and disappear and come back with ticks. But not anymore. And I wear a long sleeve shirt. I rolled it up, of course, but I wear pants over my boots like this because I really don't like chiggers. And I'm willing to suffer a little bit in the heat to avoid chiggers. They're so itchy. That's kind of the dirty secret about this part of the country is the chiggers. People who grew up in this area, when they see people like wearing shorts on a lawn, they're like, don't do that, you're gonna get chiggers, you know. So the idea of like walking barefoot on grass is kind of ridiculous to us because of that. That said, my kids come out here with shorts. Even though I bought them pants, they come out here with shorts and they do not get chiggers. So maybe I don't need to wear long pants either to avoid chiggers. That said, I do like to wear the long pants. They're cotton, blue jeans. They absorb the sweat, and then when a slight breeze comes through, it feels really good. Like right now, it's like 80 degrees, feels like 90 something, but I feel pretty good right now. I actually feel like I could stay out here with the wind blowing all day, not a problem. I might have to drink some water just to keep myself hydrated because I might get a little dehydrated after a while, but it feels pretty good. So that evaporating water is just really nice, and the cotton helps with that. So what else did I want to add? Yeah, I mentioned with the sheep that the field is starting to dry out. So the ground cover now is critical. If I graze too much, then all that moisture in the top level is going to evaporate rather than transpirate through the grass. Let's try to find a spot where you can see the ground. You can see the ground is still dark colored because it's wet. That is goatweed. That's a little goatweed right there. There's another one over here I saw. There it is. There's a couple. There's two of them right there. There's a couple goatweed growing. I'm not too concerned about that. So anyway, the field is starting to dry out. And it's not just the spring grass making way for the summer grass. The warm, drier air in the afternoon and evening is encouraging the soil to give up its moisture. And that's one of the reasons why I don't want to graze close to the ground right now. I want to get as much moisture in the soil as possible. So this is where we were last. And you can see I'm not putting much pressure on the soil at all. I'm just lightly grazing and moving on. So, all right guys, that's all I got for you. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.